Get ready for the best intro to a video ever. What's up, guys? So today we're going to be teaching you a little bit more about flow. This is flow part 2. We're going to be talking about working in tricks, one after another consecutively. So let's get started. The first thing that you want to do is know what you can do and work off of that. You don't want to be doing stuff that's way out of your skill level, because you're not going to be able to link it together, or even stuff that you just barely learned, because again, it's going to be harder once you link it with other moves. To put it all together, you want to practice each move individually, but also the transitions are really important. So what I do is I start usually near the end of my run, or about the part that's most difficult to transition from one move to the next, and then I kind of work backwards. So if you have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, then you start at F and G, those two last tricks, and working them together, the palm flip and into a B twist. So I'd work on that, and as I'm doing this, I'm kind of visualizing how I'll land and how I'll start the next trick. So from there I'm going to work backwards and add on E, F, and G. And you can do those 3 moves in a row, or what I like to do is just basically do F and G, D and E, etc. until you're all the way back at the beginning. And then you go forward from there. I said something earlier about visualization, and that's tough to say. But I have a lot of friends who do martial arts, which is closely related to free running, and in martial arts, they visualize what they're going to practice for that whole session or that whole day, and how they're going to do it, and each step that's involved. And that's really super important if you want to be working moves together and doing the flow. There's just a couple of other tips that I want to show you before we go. There's different ways to flow one move into another, and you can either do a pop. A pop is where you're gonna be coming down and you pop off of both feet. So for my first move, that one was a pop move. I did the wall palm gainer, pop, wall shant. So there was very little time between when my feet hit the ground and I'm up in the air again. And now I landed on both feet at the same time, so that's considered a pop. And then there's another one that's more of a gather step, where you land one foot, then the next foot, and you go. And that's where I did the wall shant to a rise, or a somewhat tornado kick. Call it what you will. So I guess I'll show you that real quick too, because it's fun. Those are usually my most favorite ones because it looks flowy and it's really easy to do. Some of the harder ones are swing throughs, and that's also a tricking term, but it looks like just the way that it sounds. You're gonna land on one foot, swinging through your other foot, and continue the flow. So an example of that is when I did the flare to the impossible roll. So right, you can do lots of different tricks that way. It doesn't have to be these set of moves. It can be something a lot more simple. With tricking, they'll do tornado kick to a macaco or whatever, and it's a swing through. So you go tornado, macaco. Looks pretty flowy, right? That one's probably the most difficult flow trick or flow transition that you're going to be able to do, because it does require a lot of strength and balance, just a lot of practice. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you loved it. If you did, be sure to subscribe below, hit the little red button on my face, and also, if you want more flow parkour videos, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making a lot more flow training videos. And click the link for flow training part 1.